The US President Joe Biden has spoken to his Ukrainian counterpart over concerns that Russia could invade Ukraine as early as this week. The White House released a statement only recently saying President Biden reaffirmed the commitment of the United States to Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. President Biden made clear that the United States would respond swiftly and decisively, together with its allies and partners, to any further Russian aggression against Ukraine. The two leaders agreed on the importance of continuing to pursue diplomacy and deterrence in response to Russia's military build-up on Ukraine's borders. President Biden spoke to Russian President Putin yesterday, warning of swift and severe costs if he chooses to invade. The US has sent 180 tons of ammunition to support Ukrainian armed forces. US security officials, warning Russia could invade Ukraine any day now, but will deny Moscow any opportunity to stage a surprise attack.
We have good sources of intelligence, and they're telling us that, that things are sort of building now to some sort of crescendo opportunity for Mr. Putin.
As the diplomacy seemingly gets nowhere, many here are putting their faith in a higher power and are praying for peace. At this service in the capital, they also called for unity. They know this crisis is moving into dangerous territory. Outside the cathedral, there is a wall of remembrance. More than 13,000 people have lost their lives since the conflict erupted in 2014, when Russia occupied Crimea. And all the time, the build-up continues. Western intelligence agencies claim Russia could attack at any moment. Moscow maintains these are just military drills.
There is no doubt nerves are becoming more jittery as time goes by, with questions now about whether Ukraine's airspace will remain open to commercial flights. It is for the moment. But the warnings of an imminent invasion have once again been played down by the government here. It's even criticised its US ally for sowing panic and failing to provide any evidence.
But many countries are spooked, warning their citizens to leave. This was the picture in the Russian-backed separatist city of Donetsk, the Organization for Security and Cooperation evacuating US staff from its mission.
I spoke by phone last night with Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov, where I raised our serious concerns that Moscow may be considering launching a military attack against Ukraine in the coming days. I also underscored that if Moscow chooses the path of aggression and further invades Ukraine, the response from the United States and our allies will be swift, it will be united, it will be severe.
The Kremlin, though, is accusing the West of hysteria and misinformation. This delivery of Stinger missiles from Lithuania will be viewed as a further provocation. But ordinary Ukrainians are worried. At this shooting range, men who could end up being part of a civilian resistance are training in the basics of warfare.
Now, when we face this complicated situation on our borders and we don't know about the future steps of our neighbor, we have to be ready to act somehow.
It is hard, though, to be ready when you don't know what's going to happen. People are doing their best to get on with their lives as normal, but all the time are wondering where this crisis is heading.